You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.
Hello.
Starting on your chewing sounds is not a good way to start, but it's all right.
Well, yeah, Brycey brought me these fucking hot tamales.
Yeah. Oh, what a sound. Also, Bryce is fully...
I have 2 more left, that's it.
Speaking of, Bryce is here. Hi, Bryce.
Brycey!
Hey guys,
You don't need to pick the mic up.
can you hear me from here? Or do I have to sit like this all the time?
Kind of so like that.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Can I just hold the mic instead?
You can?
Yeah, but try not to move it, because whenever you move it, we hear it.
Okay, once I'm done with the...
I can hear you from there.
I have one more hot tamale and done.
Mike and Ike and hot tamale are the same thing, just different flavor, right?
Owned by the same company.
They've got to be on the same conveyor belt, the same factory.
The question is Good and Plenty in that factory?
No,
Just
Good
a-
and Plenty's
just a
are
shape.
nasty. And Good and Plenty's aren't chewy like that. They have a coating
I
on
like
them.
the black Good and Plenty's. The ones
They're
that
not black.
licorice?
No, they're all licorice. They're just purple and white.
Pink and white.
Pink,
I like
pink,
them.
pink.
No, it's like a periwinkle, if you will. Good
it's
and
this exact
plenty color.
He's so gay, Periwinkle.
Oh, it says bright pink. God damn it. I would not consider that pink. Oh, the box is purple. The box is purple. All right. That's our podcast.
Okay.
No,
Hi, everybody.
We were about to come in, and Bryce goes, "Hey guys, not to interrupt your flow, but that is the voice that he put on. He put such an innocent voice on.
Every time he does the voices like somebody else.
But
hey, I'm a guy.
Well, you
Bryce
guys
put on such
came
an
out of-
innocent. Bryce was like, "Hey, can I join the podcast this episode?" He did it so innocently.
You guys came out of the podcast last night like you were Joe Rogan and Tim Dillon. You're like, that was the greatest podcast of all time.
No.
Our
Last
flow is stellar.
Last
No,
Patreon was a fucking awesome episode.
We're at the point, Bronson and I, where we don't have to talk. We just look at it like,
But that's
Nah,
not
we did
good
it.
because the whole point of the podcast is to
Joke.
talk. So if we didn't talk, if we just looked at each other the whole
I'm
hour,
saying no, doofus. I'm saying at the end of the
I'm messing up the flow.
well, we've been on a good streak.
I'm saying at the end of the podcast, we're like, we just give the look like we know it was done. It was good. Mission accomplished. Not during
Right.
the whole podcast. We just look at each other.
Okay. Sometimes Dad forgets to breathe when he talks, and by the end of his sentence, he gets worked up, and so that's why
here we
he
go.
runs out of breath. That's what you do.
Bronson's a great impersonator. The voice
It's also
You
so
just did it.
see exactly. It's also so fucking hot.
It
in
is.
here.
And I'm in the middle.
Can you close that little sliver of door?
Let's make you your skin.
Yes, a full
Close it.
open door is not scary. A sliver, you're gonna
Because
see
hands-
you're gonna see like an eyeball.
Or fingers can peek around the corner.
Exactly, right? See,
What? What's wrong with that?
those slivers are scary. Scary.
Dad was laughing at me and my hand, 100%.
No, I
What-
didn't
what were
see
you
you.
laughing
Did you
at?
make a gay hand movement?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Bryce because you're actually right. Like
It is.
You now, everyone listening will never have a door slightly ajar because they even think
There
about
was
it.
a movie I watched as a kid. I can't remember, a horror movie, where you know how like the bottoms of doors have like a third of an inch of a gap.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Fingers come out.
Okay,
from the
that's called.
door.
That's called.
Oh, no.
Signs. That
Yes,
was
Signs.
Yep.
That's,
Thank you.
And we
Aren't you
watched it
proud of me?
together.
Now
Yes.
I don't go near the bottoms.
And
of
we
doors.
watched that movie together, and I remember you being terrified.
Or No Country for Old Men when he's waiting in the fucking hotel and he's got the shotgun and then he's sitting on the edge of the bed.
And No Country for Old Men is low-key even scarier than Signs because it's real.
Okay,
No, that's just a great movie.
No
But it
Country
can
for Old
happen.
Men
That's
was
what's
a
scary about it.
Great,
One of the
fucking
best.
And by the what's the greatest scene?
Dog scene.
Word up, the
Dad
fucking
loves that.
pit bull.
The dog scene.
Dad loves any scene with dogs. I'm Legend, dog scene. Oh, amazing.
That was a
No,
great
dog scene's so sad.
No, dog
No,
scene when
when-
he runs in
when he runs
and he
in.
gets lost.
Max.
By the way, that dog scene with the pit bulls, that was a fucking radical.
What's
scene.
another great dog scene that you love and me and you love? It's old. It's from like 15 years ago.
8 Below?
No. No, it's not a dog movie. It's just a scene in a dog scene in a movie.
Oh my god! Fucking what's the guy with who we love? John Wick.
Oh, that's not what I was
That's
thinking. That's not an old movie. I was thinking the original Hulk. Remember when he's battling those demon dogs?
Great one.
Great
Okay,
dog.
Great dog scene.
but by the way, is it Halle Berry?
Hallie.
Is it Halle Berry?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
The answer would be yes.
I heard Howley, but yeah, Hallie.
Okay, whenever we get a dog, what Dad thinks the dog training wise is going to
gonna
end
be like-
up is
like
those
that.
dogs. What it ends up being Beethoven.
No, Beethoven was a great dog. It ends up
jumped on the table.
It ends
That's
up being
all I
Marmaduke
remember.
or whatever.
By the way, that scene in John Wick, great fight. And yeah, I wish my kids behaved like that.
Well, you could have. You're the one that was in charge of how your kids behaved. So
I'm pretty well behaved.
yeah,
So yeah, that
you're
was
wearing a
great-
shirt that says vegetarian.
Who bought it for me?
I did.
That's true.
So therefore, I ended up exactly how we wanted
Right,
to.
you did what I did. So hello,
You did
everybody.
what I did.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Ronnie, why you wearing just a white, slightly off-white gray old T-shirt?
Fully not slightly off-white. It's fully white, and it's not old. I got it
It's
like
not-
a month ago.
It's
It's
not fully
old.
white.
It's-
It looks like it's red.
No, it looks like it's
been
worn
washed
into
many times.
not being white anymore.
Look how white that is.
No, it's not white. Listen, but why are you
it's
wearing that?
literally white.
Were you wearing a suit and tie and that's your under? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You work from home today in your shorts.
Yes. Is that supposed to be a dig?
Yes.
It's my job.
And I'm proud of you for wearing not a V-neck that you've grown.
I don't wear
Because
V-necks
They used
anymore.
to bother you, the cruise.
Yeah. So I used to have neck issues where nothing could fucking touch my neck.
Remember?
Why are you trying to dig me? You can't have your neck touched either, bitch. You hate your neck being touched.
I agree.
I used to, but
I'm just teasing you.
I've grown out of it. You're a middle-aged man and you still can't have your neck touched. I can't.
Not grown out of it.
Just don't attack me, but you can touch it. Because I'm afraid of him just going fucking attacking my
I'm not going to be
neck.
nice. I'm not going to be Don't move. Look up.
Look how slow he's going.
Yeah, stop. Fucking touch it already.
That's what she said.
Dad.
Oh,
Stop.
Okay. Truth.
truth.
Hey.
All right, we're done.
Bryce comes in and the show gets violent.
Wow, motherfucker. All right.
Speaking of what you were just about to break,
Wow.
one of our listeners,
So nice.
their Instagram is Nerd Loot. Let me get them up. Right, they have a business and they do engraving and stuff.
And a nice job, by the way.
And so they sent us
Love that picture, by the way.
some loot. I just want to get their Instagram up. That's what it is.
I need butane.
Yeah, we need.
Butane, not butane.
I go. Oh, there's no lighter. Yesterday, I pick it up and I
Wow,
go.
you fucking get on me for everything. Sorry,
Listen to
Bryce.
this. You want to know he's such a nerd?
Here, their Instagram is nerd_loot. Wait, I just want to finish talking
Okay,
about this
you can
first.
plug them quickly.
They sent us some awesome Zippo lighters. Mine
Beautiful.
says 2-time COVID gold medalist, and Dad says Hot Dad Summer, which is very funny. They sent us these whiskey glasses,
Really nice.
with our faces on them, which is hilarious.
Really
I will
nice.
definitely be drinking from that tomorrow when I get belligerently drunk.
Make sure you wash them, you putz.
And they also sent us new cups. So I know I've been
Little
using
competition,
I know I've been
though.
using the old mug, and I will be switching off every episode from now on.
This is very nice, by the way, guys.
So they are.
So
very
check them out. Nerd_loot for all your.
Thank you so much. Beautiful,
Nerd loot.
beautiful gift. Thank you, guys.
Those are really cool, actually.
Yeah.
But I said-
What did you want to say
so
before you were rudely interrupted?
Bronson being such a nerd.
No, he rudely
Shut
interrupted
up,
me.
Shut up. Bronson being a huge nerd. Yesterday, I went to light it and I go, "Oh, there's no lighter fluid." And he goes, "They don't ship lighters with lighter fluid in them. You serious?"
Why is that nerdy? That's just normal.
You got mad at me for being like,
I just said they don't ship with lighter fluid
That's
in
true,
it.
but he thought maybe you put it in there.
"You should have put it in there. You still should."
I don't have lighter fluid just
I do.
readily
12
available.
things of butane.
No, you have the ones that you have to squeeze. You don't have ones that you pour.
Let me see.
Zippos, it's a
Oh, kerosene is what
yes,
he's
see.
looking
that
for.
Zippos.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
He's looking for kerosene.
You have to pour lighter fluid onto that and soak it. That's how it works.
Are you
cool.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
That's fine.
and then it lasts for like forever. You never have to refill one. It's like lasts so not forever,
Oh,
but
I'm not
it's so
doing
long.
that. I'm not doing
No,
that.
you buy a thing of lighter fluid. It's
Kerosene.
lighter
No,
fluid.
you just don't get regular gas and it goes in a
You-
car.
no, they sell
can do
Zippo
anything.
sells specific
It's like
ones.
that little yellow box. You know the.
But
yellow
this is
box.
fine. That's
All right.
whatever. It
Right,
is what it
let's
is.
move on. But thank you for a great gift, guys.
Yeah.
Gift. Thank you.
I have 20 minutes left in Archive 81. How did you? You're not watching.
No, we're
You're
not-
watching
we-
together.
First 3 episodes.
You got to keep watching.
We will, but we're gonna watch together. That's our fatherly son time, bonding time, right, buddy? Right.
I was also thinking about it today. I was like, because you at this point, this isn't spoilers. The show's basically about like a cult, right?
Well, we just got to that.
do
yesterday.
not. Yeah,
We
don't
know
talk.
anything.
I'm gonna ask you not to talk about it, please.
Okay,
And I'm gonna ask you not to ruin for anybody if they want to watch Archive.
True,
What's
they
called
don't
Archive?
Archive
81.
81.
It's good. It's a little airy. It's a little Black Mirror-ish, whatever. Or I should say Mirror-ish. You know, keep racial shit out of it.
Good one.
I just, to be completely honest, I'm a little bored.
It's
Nothing
a
really
little
I'm
happens.
slow.
I'm shocked by that because I was never bored at one point.
Not
The first one's a
bored.
little slow.
If we
It's setting up a lot of things.
Okay.
like, I think if I was in college watching this show where I'd things to do instead of like just sitting on the couch and watching TV an hour to relax, I would not watch the show. But because
Fair
it's like
enough.
something we do as a family, I enjoy it more.
So where are we going out Saturday night for Jay Bird's birthday?
The Wharf.
All right, so we'll be at the Wharf Saturday night.
Yeah, but this comes out Monday, so
Okay, so
this comes out after.
Saturday was awesome.
you can
Saturday was great.
you can post something for everybody if they want.
That will be
to
at the
show up.
Wharf, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Do an Instagram post.
Speaking of that, should I bring up the situation briefly that we found ourselves in as a fatherly advice for dad?
Is this a private one or public one?
Oh, this is public. But no names mentioned. Nah, it doesn't even.
It's your call.
Now you got to say it.
It's not that big of a deal, but there's...
None of it's a big deal.
Okay, yeah, because you're going to shit on her anyways tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to shit on her. I'm going to talk to her and express how I
And
felt.
express my shit feelings about this.
Okay, so basically what happened is one of our friends...
So this is your true fatherly advice.
I'm asking you for a fatherly
This
advice.
is the ultimate fatherly advice because I'm the father giving the advice.
Correct,
to his
which we've
son.
already done on a Patreon episode. Well, we had a whole Patreon episode where I was asking you about fatherly advice. But
Could you imagine?
okay, so
Wait,
Bryce and I have a friend, one of our
don't name names.
no names. One of our very good friends whose birthday. I mean, you already named his birthday, so it doesn't matter. But that's important to the story, and you already. It's fine if his name is named, not the other people. Yes. One of our friends, Jay, it's his birthday this Saturday. And so we're going to a party, and one of our other friends who's in our friend group, Jay was inviting everyone, and then he was making sure to get a final head count. So he retexted everyone, hey, just wanted to make sure you're coming Saturday, 10 p.m., blah, 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 blah. One of these people said, oh, sorry, I can't. Now I'm getting nervous that I'm telling this on the pod.
I knew you would.
I knew
you'd
because in the
food right here.
Because in the past when I've told personal stories of beef that I've gotten into with friends, it's made it worse.
Then don't do
you
it.
can just discuss the dilemma as
This isn't a bad thing.
as if you could be wrong here.
I'm getting nervous.
You can be wrong here.
Then if
you want me to explain it,
no, wait. It's not that he's not capable of explaining it, Bryce. It's a question of whether he thinks it's appropriate to do so.
Right. It might not be appropriate
So
because I've
therefore-
learned from my mistakes in the past.
So
now.
if you don't think it's appropriate, then do you think the person will be offended?
Possibly.
And
About
they're
talking about it publicly on the podcast.
And
to
they're
like
going
all the
to
listeners.
listen to it.
Possibly. Who knows?
All right.
Who knows?
Well, now
No, I'm not talking about
killed
it. anymore.
everybody.
No, it's all right. Sorry for the blue balls, people.
You'll fill me in later. You'll ask me off air.
We'll talk about it on the Patreon.
No, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But I don't want to give everyone blue balls, so we'll talk about it on the Patreon.
don't look at me. Do you want me to explain it to you?
Oh, I know what fucking blue balls were. You fucking before you were fucking
And
born.
you made it worse.
Yeah. Sounds like I get blue balls every fucking day.
I don't sound like that.
Also, that's gross.
You're the one who said it.
Yeah, I know.
Blue balls don't even exist, by the way.
Oh, you're 100,000%
They
wrong.
don't turn blue, dude.
Oh, it doesn't turn blue, but it's the feeling.
Say it.
Ah, you big deal.
Oh, no.
I don't wanna talk. I don't
Mine
wanna
is
talk about
debilitating.
See?
Literally. No. It's not even funny.
Don't look at me.
It's not even funny if I get aroused and then nothing happens, my balls will ache.
Oh God.
You said it doesn't exist.
Okay,
I'm telling
but-
you it
okay,
does.
and then you move on to the next topic.
You make
just
everything
move right. You just move on to
A
the next
normal
topic.
person, if they really wanted to debate that, would be like, I think it does.
Yeah, I trust my balls for
balls
before.
when I get
aroused,
debilitating.
which
Yeah.
happens every third Sunday, and I don't take care of myself, I am
See, you do all the
debilitated.
voices. You get on me for
I'm
doing
doing
voices.
that purposely.
Oh, yeah. I do mine purposefully, too.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to listen to this hard-hitting news that came out today?
Sure.
This literally came out today.
Sad?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you could view it as sad, but it's not like someone died.
Is Hostess going out of business again?
No. So M&Ms, you know how they have the like mascots? Like each color M&M is a different one.
They made change the colors or something because
No. So now they're doing it. It says M&M's characters to become more inclusive.
who's doing this? Eminem?
Yeah. So who owns
Mars?
M&M? No, I think it's just M&M.
No, Mars on. No. Hershey's.
Oh no,
on
it's
that.
Mars. No, because
Hershey's?
Hershey World and M&M World
You're
are
right,
separate.
Mars owns
It's Mars.
M&M, you're right.
So it says here.
That's
it
my
says,
favorite Eminem pants. I want to. Oh, terrible.
The maker of M&M's is announcing its famed characters are getting modern makeovers and will have more nuanced personalities. Mars announced Thursday a global commitment to creating a world where everyone feels they belong and society is inclusive.
Could you fucking imagine? No, could you?
Little round candies. Little round candies. That's all they are.
People had a meeting about this. They spoke to the fucking head of Mars, right?
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
makes $50 million.
And it's just a straight
And
white
are
dude
you
who's like, what the
fucking
fuck is
kid-
this?
Are you fucking kidding
I don't know
me?
why I give him an accent.
What the fuck is this? Bada bing, bada boom.
It says here, as part of the new mission to increase the, quote, sense of belonging for 10 million people around the world by 2025. I also don't get
What are
that.
you gonna do?
Why only 10 million?
But wait,
I don't get that. They said They want to increase the sense of belonging for 10 million people around the world by 2025. Why are they not doing all 8 billion people?
Transgender numbers?
Maybe they don't want Asian M&Ms. They don't want Muslim M&Ms.
Maybe like
How do you do an Asian?
Are they
How do you do
projected
it?
to be 10
Do they
million?
want no Indian M&Ms?
Are M&Ms white? Are the characters white?
If they put a little dot on the M&Ms, does that make them
No,
more
first of all,
inclusive?
Jesus Christ.
green M&M is
Super
definitely
sexy.
definitely black.
No,
It's a-
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a black
sexy
guy.
Is yellow
It's a sexy
M&Ms
black
Asian?
No, yellow M&M's definitely a white guy. He's like
How
slow
about
and lazy.
how about the
and-
brown ones are the African Americans? Seriously.
the green one is definitely like a sexy black lady.
No, the red one is a white dude.
Yeah.
He's like
No,
an
yellow.
annoying-
Yellow's like a white dude who sits
I don't even
on
know
the
who
lawn.
Yellow's me. Yellow's me.
Yellow's like Patrick Starr.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
No,
I
red's
don't know.
red's like dad. It's like an annoyed white guy.
So it says here, Mars said
Annoyed
the M&M
guy.
characters who serve as mascots of the brands will be receiving fresh new looks.
Oh, fucking dicks.
The green M&M, previously seen in ads posing seductively and strutting her stuff in white go-go boots, will now sport a pair of sneakers. A description of the green
Oh,
candy.
so it's going to be a dyke M&M.
It says a description of the green candy on M&M's website says she, quote, enjoys being a hype woman for my friends. This is a quote from the green M&M, by the way.
Quote from Green M&M.
It says, I think we all win when we see more women in leading roles, so I'm happy to take on the part of supportive friend when they succeed, the green M&M said on the site.
Who plays the voices of them?
An M&M. First of all, they're taking away fun. The green M&M was like a fun, sexy commercial.
Give me a fucking break.
I'm not necessarily annoyed that they're putting sneakers on the green M&M per se.
But just do
But
it. Why is
but also
Yeah,
the,
but just do it
the
if you
fact
want.
that they're saying that the green M&M now is going to be like a supportive woman
To support
and
the-
we
yeah.
all win when we see more women in leading roles. You're a green candy
You know why they're probably doing it?
because we're talking about it,
Would we ever be talking about M&Ms?
right? But M&Ms we would always
You
buy
just
them.
eat
Now
M&M.
Dad's going to be like, I'm not fucking buying M&Ms.
just eat the fucking M&Ms.
Yeah. Why should a little round candy be political?
See, right. The issue here is that you have exactly. You have the fucking company doing this shit, which has no meaning, but to try to make it like belong and make it a political statement. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. See. These are people I love to speak to.
Yeah, like I get it on the one hand. I get what they're trying to do. It's not a bad
Can we get
idea.
the CEO on our podcast?
Yeah, Mars Inc. for sure.
Let's get them. Yeah,
It's
Mr.
gotta
Mars
just
Inc.
be a numbers game, right? When I look at all these giant corporations who do this stuff, it's got to just be like statistics. What will make the most money? They're not doing. this
No,
to
I don't
make
think it's for money. I
right?
just think it's just to join the bandwagon. It's not
Yes.
going to make them more money.
It's just it's not going to make them more money. It's because honestly, what it is a lot of people too in these corporations.
have too much time in their hands.
Yeah, and they think that this is genuinely a good idea. They're like they're probably like a 28-year-old girl in the marketing department at M&M, and she's like, we're just not doing enough
We need
on the
to-
world stage. We're not like we have a platform and we should be using it. That's all it is.
Correct, and
then it gets brought up the ladder because no one can deny that.
Right, 'cause
No
then
one
you're
can
not
say no.
supporting.
We're not going to do that because
You know what
then
they should
you're
do?
a racist white guy who's cis and whatever. All that.
They
shit.
should take an M&M peanut, right? The M&M peanuts, and put 2 peanuts in there and make it so it's an obese M&M. So this way it takes care of the fat women. Seriously. So this way they feel inclusive.
Don't even
too.
use women, fat people, because what about fat trans, fat men? You're not including them in your.
I don't care.
But the brown M&M does that. The brown M&M does.
And M&M, should they identify as just M?
M is male. What about female? M and F it should be, or P and P, people and people. M and M is masculine.
Green M&M with sneakers could get it though. The more I'm thinking about
The
it,
sneakers is kind of
the
like a
more
new
I'm
cool
thinking
look.
about it, yeah, she can run now too.
True, and like girls now wear why she can run is that makes her sexier.
I don't know. She's athletic.
Girls when they go to
Physique.
clubs now wear sneakers. No, I haven't seen a pair of high heels in so long on a girl. Right? Who wears high heels?
Girls
They wear
wear high heels all the time.
when we have our pre-games. Think about girls taking their shoes off in our apartment. It's like boots
Boots,
and sneakers. That's all it is. It's not high heels.
Yeah, high heels is like if you're going to like
Going to dinner,
or like a club. If you're going out, it's just gonna be
sneakers. That's what people wear. So
I
maybe
think- I think
green
the
M&M.
du- I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's the same as getting rid of Mr. Potato Head and all that shit. It's fucking dumb. And they're a little late to the fucking.
Dum-dums are a different candy.
It said
Pity pound.
this is a quote from Mars. They said an updated M&Ms will have an updated tone of voice that is more inclusive, welcoming, and unifying, while remaining rooted in our signature jest, wit, and humor. Who was finding M&Ms not inclusive?
Not inclusive.
Who was looking at 7 green colored round candies with
Not 7 green colored, 7 colored.
Oh yeah, 7 colored agreed just on my mind.
He's into green.
I can't get her out of my mind.
Is green for horny? Isn't it green horny or no? Red is horny?
Red's a sexual.
Horny? What do you mean?
don't know.
It just means
Horny as a color?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I'm
a-
asking.
Red would be
a
like
sexy
sexual.
color, yeah.
I can't imagine a single person watching or looking at an M&M bag and feeling not included. There was nothing
These are
racial,
No one's thinking,
gendered,
right.
ethnic about M&Ms. They're orbs.
Are they blue M&Ms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue is the pretzel.
Have you? No, that's the color of the bag.
Right. And that's the
These are stupid.
like the yellow M&M guy is always on the peanut M&Ms. He's the peanut. That's why he's bigger.
I like the peanut one. These are
That's why he's bigger.
These are the dumbest fucking things. Just like when fucking Santa was kissing the gay Santa, the gay guy, Santa being gay. These you laughing?
You just had a hard time with that one.
Kissing the gay.
I was trying to
the guy's
I was
gay.
trying to-
kissing-
Yes, I know what
These
you're
are
talking about.
all just mindless, wasted times of people with too much fucking time on their hands that no one really fucking gives a shit about. And they spend the time, effort, and money to make something that has no fucking value. And all it does is makes people hate more people, more divisiveness, and makes them say, go fuck yourself. Because it's so stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just so stupid. It's fucking asinine. It's like when someone says, I identify myself as this. You're like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because, no, seriously. Because I'll identify you as any fucking way I want, and I identify you as a fucking idiot.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped, our homies.
Best product there is, I gotta tell you.
And homies is like just men, so maybe homettes is that what it be? I don't know. But
Or if you're homely, you're not using the product anyway.
if you're homely,
Homely mean like, yeah.
but everyone should use the product because they're great.
men and women.
Absolutely.
And you can have fun with Manscaped too, because you can like do it on each other.
Sure, or you can like use the Lawnmower 4.0, which is their new product. It's great. You can use it to even shave like decorations into your chest
Or just
or on your balls. Imagine it. Don't people do like a landing strip, right? Isn't that a thing?
The chicks do that.
Yeah.
Not guys.
But I could do like an arrow. I could like shave my chest with the lawnmower into an arrow that's pointing down to my dick. So when like women, when I'm in bed with someone and they take my shirt off,
They'll
it's
leave.
Like, boop, 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 boop. It like leads them right down.
They'll leave. I'm telling you right now.
But I do use my Lawnmower 4.0 all the time to shave my balls, my ass, my chest, to trim. And then to go
clean.
shave real good, I use their Ultra Smooth package.
This is the best.
Just that little razor with the
That
nice
razor's the
gels.
best. It's hard to get by it, so it's such hot demand.
I know. So if you guys are interested in Manscaped's great products, head over to manscaped.com. You'll get, with our code, which is DaddyIssues20, you'll get free shipping and 20% off on all their awesome products. Obviously, you guys know the Performance Package 4.0 is where it's at. You'll get the Lawnmower 4.0, which is their state-of-the-art trimmer with the skin-safe technology. It's waterproof. It's got the light wireless charging, all the good shit.
I love the nose and ear trimmer. That shit's awesome.
Right. It comes with the weed whacker as well for that, for your nose and your hair. Check out their awesome like products as well, not just their tech. They got
Great hair products.
2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, body wash, all with their refined scent, which is really, really good. And if you like that scent, check out their cologne as well. The refined cologne is
Which
what
is
I
great,
use every
yep.
weekend when I go out. So once again, head over to manscaped.com, use the code DaddyIssues20, you'll get 20% off and free shipping. Yeah, I agree.
No, seriously.
I also love that this is being reported on by The Hill, which is like a very political site. And so it shows on the website the headline, and then it shows a video of
Yeah, it looks
Biden.
like it looks like it's a thing. Yeah, what's the
It
deal
looks
with
like Biden is announcing.
Yeah, I agree.
This video is from today, by the way.
It's got to be just a different post.
Let's see what he says to say.
Oh, tomorrow's the first year in office. Oh no, today was.
Today was his first year.
Yes, yesterday's the 19th.
Oh, yeah, but this was recorded yesterday.
Tomorrow will mark 1 year since I took office.
Okay, so this isn't even...
10 million Americans being fully vaccinated.
By the way, some big like Politico or something did a poll, like a left-leaning organization did a poll on Biden's approval as his
Zero
first
approval,
year.
right?
33%, the lowest of any president in
I thought it was
history.
28%.
I think it was 33.
Are you surprised?
The lowest of
Are you
any.
surprised?
And now you go, it's crazy to see the like narrative shifting. You go on Reddit and Twitter where it used to be everyone was just so behind Biden no matter what. If you were on the left,
Well, they
you
were
had to be
behind
behind.
him because it was anti-Trump.
Right.
Big
Now
difference.
they're like fully, everything I see on Reddit now, people are like, Biden failed us. We never knew.
Well, think about it.
They're like, he's obviously now like just a sham for something else.
Really?
Let me see if I can
He's
find
not the
what I
fucking
was seeing.
puppet. He's the puppet. Bronson, there's nothing. Our economy is doing terrible.
Yeah.
He's done nothing. Gas prices are fucking all time. I mean, crime. What the fuck was that?
Yo, what the hell was that?
What is that?
Triplets.
Bullshit.
Pregnant with triplets.
No, that's
Bullshit.
fake. Because you wouldn't do that with your stomach if you were like
It's
that.
impossible.
No, it's not impossible. That's real.
There's no way. That's disgusting. Wait. Why the fuck would she even show that?
Imagine getting to bed with
No,
her.
no.
She has to have her own bed.
Getting
just
into
for the
bed with her.
For the
Imagine
belly.
her. How do you lie down
Wait,
with
wait.
that?
What does she do with her skin?
How does she lie down? Bronson, it's got to be fake. She's gonna
No,
pull
it's
it off.
not fake.
There's no
It's
fucking
not
way.
fake.
There's no way. There's no way. How does she fucking get her skin back?
I don't know where that Biden thing was that I was looking for, but like,
Fuck Biden.
maybe no, but all the fucking. Oh, right here. Okay, so this is a picture. Glad I found it. A picture of Biden walking out, and the caption is Biden abruptly ends press conference and walks away when asked question about canceling student loan debt. So he just walked out
Because
of the
he's not
conference.
smart. He has no fucking answer.
So
He's
look,
a
you
moron.
got to read these comments. And Reddit, by the way, whenever you go on like a coronavirus news article or a Trump news article, Reddit leans super left. All the comments are like super left. Half of them are even just bots where it's like trying to, it's just fake accounts. But now you can see this narrative change. This is the top comment. Biden has driven the Democratic Party so far into the ground that he's given Republicans their largest polling lead. Maybe he should start listening to the voters who drug him over the finish line and into the White House. The next comment is, can
Yes,
you please all
now?
agree to get rid of the two major parties?
Now?
Then Biden is turning his back on all of us. He is the reason Trump will return to the White House. It doesn't need to be this way, but he's doing everything in his power to fuck this up. Then someone said, gee, it's almost as if the Ass Clan was never fighting for us in the first place. Like,
But wait, are you
people
surprised?
it's-
Wait.
I'm
we
surprised
knew-
at the narrative shifting.
We knew this from the fucking beginning. Seriously, he's in over his head. He's not doing anything. He's fucking incompetent. I feel bad for the guy.
This person said, Biden is trying to speedrun losing the next election. They have to be holding off until closer to election time. What major accomplishment do we have to show for his presidency thus far?
Doesn't matter. It's going to be fixed anyway. The Republicans will not win. They're going to fix the fucking voting. You'll see.
Well, the best line I heard about it
will.
is someone asked me. They said, "Would you want to be sitting in the back seat while Biden's driving a car on the highway?" No way.
It's the same
Then
as
how
I
is
Biden.
wouldn't
he-
want for
then-
Trump either.
It'd be like Bubby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd get nauseous with Trump.
Oh,
Bubby,
No.
Biden.
Would you want Bubby driving
Biden,
you?
I'd be like, I'm dying. I'm 100%.
No, I'd rather
Yeah.
Uber.
So he can't.
But
he can't
half
run
of Congress,
country.
I would be like, I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, they're all
Pelosi, I would be like, I would never
They're
get
all
in a car
fucking
with Pelosi.
incompetent. Every one of them.
But Pelosi would like summon the demon, like the,
The
devil,
blind-
and he
they're-
would.
they're all fucking
The
crazy.
devil would like Beelzebub would drive the car for us.
They're all fucking hypocrites.
because Pelosi is
unfortunately.
100% satanic worshiper.
Pizzagate.
That's not really demon. Oh yeah, kind of demonic.
I don't know.
They're all
It's
fucking
pedophile,
crazy. They're all
adrenochrome,
fucking
I don't
crazy.
fucking know.
So the M&M peanuts and the M&M's, big fucking deal.
You want to hear another thing that's I've noticed about how we're talking about narrative shifting and like narratives changing. I was noticing this. I was 2 days ago. So mom and I. This is a nice part of working from home. I don't start work till like noon. So every morning, I wake up at 9. I go downstairs. I have a cup of coffee outside. Listen to a podcast. Then work out. Right. Usually, mom's there with me, and so sometimes mom will have the news on or whatever. She always watches just like Good Morning America, like generic, cookie cutter, mainstream as possible news. They were reporting 2 days ago on how 5G cell signals are dangerous. And I was listening. I was like, what? Michael Strahan, the most vanilla mainstream news outlet, is talking about how 5G is dangerous. 3 months ago, that was like the biggest conspiracy theory, right? Like everyone was saying 5G's or not everyone, but crazy conspiracy theorists, quote unquote, were saying 5G's causing coronavirus. 5G is the devil's whatever, right? Like there was all these theories and it was all shut down. No, it would never be talked about. And then now they're saying within one day, it was literally, and now it's like all these news articles. Front page of New York Times today was this.
What's the issue with 5G?
Front page of New York Times was literally this. Why airlines are worried about 5G.
What's the deal with it?
I'll tell you. And then this was Reuters. Major U.S. airlines war 5G could ground planes wreak havoc.
What's between 5G and 4G?
But so,
Other than
I mean, I'll tell you, but like, it's just when I see something like that, where it's like one day it's completely taboo, conspiracy theory, crazy, and then the next day it's being talked about on Good Morning America like it's sane, I can't not be suspicious, right? I don't know why they're doing this, but I look at it and I'm like, there's something going on, because now they're not talking about COVID anymore. They're now talking about 5G and how that's gonna.
Makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Distract something.
Right, something else. So
I have
what's
theories
the deal?
behind it, which we can get into.
Why don't you tell me what it is first?
I'll
I
tell
want
you
to
what
hear
it
his
is.
theory.
So 5G, apparently, this is another thing that makes me suspicious about it too. Apparently, these 5G signals are going to interrupt plane guidance in the air. Like the 5G signal and the plane navigational system signals will clash, and so planes, they're afraid, will have trouble landing because they won't
So
be
what's
able to
next?
use
They're going
guidance.
to take our phones away before we go on planes?
No, it's not a worry about phones. It's about the towers. They're worried about the towers. So this is from Reuters. It says, chief executives of major U.S. passenger and cargo carriers on Monday warned of an impending catastrophic aviation crisis in less than 36 hours when AT&T and Verizon are set to deploy new 5G service. So they deployed it today. Here's the thing that's super weird about it. You didn't hear a single thing about this. 5G has been in the works for 2 years now, right? We've known about it. At the start of COVID pandemic was when they were putting up the first towers.
Yes.
Now, 2 days before they're about to unveil it, now all the airlines are like, whoa, it's gonna destroy all our planes. It's like you're waiting till 36 hours before it's deployed. You had 2 years. I don't understand. No one ever talked to each other, and now what? Right? Like, why are they waiting till the very last minute?
So raise a concern. Why?
I don't know why.
Tell me. I want to hear what the issue is.
It says the airlines warned the new C-band 5G service could render a significant number of wide-bodied aircraft unusable. It could potentially strand tens of thousands of Americans overseas and cause chaos for U.S. flights. This sounds like fear-mongering to me.
It's something that we just can't understand. I don't think it's like Wi-Fi. Like, do you understand Wi-Fi signals?
They're not even giving a reason. It keeps going. Unless our major hubs are cleared to fly, the vast majority of the traveling and shipping public will be essentially be grounded. Again, this feels like fear-mongering.
More about control,
Right.
and taken away. Yep.
Right? Like, when I read this, I just can't help but be skeptical.
Right. You know, it's funny. Remember when a couple of weeks ago, didn't they say when they made the CDC changes for 5-day period instead of 10-day period?
Yep.
Because the fucking aviation companies are being put out, and the pilots and the airlines are so powerful, so
Right.
CEOs. So now this is maybe another way to curtail fucking travel and to cause people to.
But that would hurt. This is going to hurt the airline industry.
They want to hurt all people.
Oh wait, maybe Dad's saying if the airline had control over how the CDC acts, maybe the CDC or government agencies, whatever, releases this information to hurt the airlines.
Not necessarily to stop it. I mean, like,
No, but
now it's a
I think
safety
airlines
issue.
like Delta, American Airlines are huge businesses in this country. They're in bed with the government. They're not against each other. They're the ones that have been creating policy.
I'm not gonna listen to all this.
This
bullshit
is what it says
unless
this here.
like large tech companies are talking about it.
It says here, the Federal Aviation Administration has warned that potential interference could affect sensitive airplane instruments such as altimeters and significantly hamper low visibility operations. So there were 2 words in there. They said it potentially could do this and it might do this. So they don't even know. Why are they waiting till 3 days before, not even 2 days before it's going to happen to do something about it? And third, you want to hear the real kicker? 5G signal has been up and operating and running in Europe for over a year.
And no issues.
No planes even brought it up.
Right,
and planes have been flying in Europe for a
believe this shit.
So I just don't understand. That's what it's bizarre.
I think it's about being that the Omicron and COVID has come to a fucking end.
Yeah.
It's another thing to fucking say, no, stop, guys. There's more. We need to fill out 24-hour news fucking rooms, and we want people to still be fucking dependent and be a little pussy. So here's another thing to be fearful about.
Yeah, you want to know what the next big one's going to be, which is what I think the media is already trying to push, and I'm making a prediction now for the next couple months that this is going to be the thing of the year: war with Russia,
Because of like all the whatever it's
the
called
Ukraine
doing?
stuff. So and Kazakhstan. So in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Russia. This is what the news has been telling us. I don't know what the truth is because we don't know. I can't ask
Can't we
access the
like,
satellites.
BBC news?
No, but
or whatever?
BBC is. I mean, if America's going to war with Russia, or UK is going to be with America.
That's not what I'm saying. Can we access news from other
can.
countries that don't give a shit
Guaranteed
about?
RT, which is Russia Today. That's the national Russian. Guaranteed, they're not talking about it like they're the bad guys. Okay, so here's what's going on. Russia, this is what the media is telling us. Russia has been mobilizing troops, a lot of troops, and tanks and artillery at the Ukrainian border. Russia and Putin specifically have been wanting to try to get Ukraine back into. They've been trying to invade Ukraine for years, and Ukraine's been its own.
What's
its
in
own government.
Ukraine that's so special?
It's just the land. They
Or
just
is it
want
just historical value?
No,
Isn't it
Ukraine
is uranium.
No,
right?
Ukraine has access to the Black
Ukrainium.
Sea. Ukraine has ports, lots of them. Russia doesn't have many ports, and the only port they have are like all in Siberia. Ukraine is really important. They have it's access to Europe, access to the world, and so Russia's been wanting it for a long time, and they've been mobilizing troops over the past couple of weeks. And the wording from our government media is really scary. Like, it's threatening. Biden came out a couple days ago and was like, we will react significantly to any movement from Russia.
Why? Why do we need to get involved in that?
I agree. Why do we need to get involved?
Is Ukraine an ally of ours?
I think they might be. I don't know. But also, like, Russia technically is an ally.
I
of
gotta
ours.
say something quickly. I think if Trump or somebody else that wasn't Biden said we should get involved, I think you would be like, maybe we should get involved.
No, I think Trump would sit down, Putin, and work it out.
You would, yeah, that's interesting, Bryce, because
I don't trust Biden
Because
for
like, I
anything.
know 9/11 was obviously different. But
look,
we were in a war for 20 years that was unnecessary.
Look at what Biden did with fucking was it Afghanistan?
No, Biden's an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't think Biden can handle this at all.
that was also
But I'm just saying your opinion on the topic. I think if
Because
in a different
I
narrative
trust
would
Trump as a
change.
leader, I don't trust Biden as a leader.
like, look. So I just Googled Ukraine, and I went to the news. Like, all these news articles read like on the brink of war, right?
Biden, look at him.
Biden swipes Fox News reporter for pressing him on growing Russia-Ukraine conflict. BBC, Ukraine tension. President Zelensky hits back at Biden comments. New York Times, Ukraine and Russia. Biden flusters European allies by stating the obvious. Then here it says, the president, this is from New York Times, the president laid bare divisions over Russian meddling in Ukraine, even if they have long been there for all of us to see. Washington Post, Russia's military is on the move, adding pressure on Ukraine as invasion fears grow. Days before U.S. and Russian negotiators met in Geneva this month for high-stakes diplomatic talks. So, like, here's Putin loves to roll the dice. Ukraine is his biggest gamble yet. Momentum is building for war in Ukraine from The Economist. Like, I don't know. I feel like COVID's coming to an end. I'm talking about it from the American standpoint. I don't know what's going on from the Russian point of view. From the American standpoint, I feel like COVID's coming to an end. They realize that is over. They don't have the control that they wanted to. They don't have the power, the consolidated government. What's next? A war. There's no better way to bring a country together and make a government insanely powerful and rich than a war. Because in wartime, everyone just hands over all their shit. The government just makes decisions. The U.S. economy was never better than in World War II. And the U.S. government was never as powerful as in World War II. So what's another world war for them to consolidate power?
Well, also, let me just flip the narrative for a second. If I don't know anything about what's going on, but if Russia gains control of Ukraine, right? They're a world superpower. They're our biggest competitor, China, but the two of them equally. If they gain access to Ukraine, they now have all those ports. They have access to the sea. Their navy can now move into the Black Sea, which has access to America, I guess.
Right, but Russia could already. They have access to the Pacific.
But it's a way bigger. Okay, well, like it's much harder for them now.
I don't think any war would be based upon ships, though. Anyway, that
Not
kind of war.
ships, I'm just saying.
No, but Ukraine is a
ships are aircraft
strategic.
carriers, Dad.
Ukraine is very strategic.
Ships are aircraft carriers, so they can launch planes and missiles.
We don't.
right.
I guess like strategically, we don't want Russia getting Ukraine because it'll only make them stronger.
So
yes.
it could be like the communist part of like Vietnam and Korea, where they're like, we can't.
Right,
have
and
these
how did
places.
both those wars work out for us?
I'm just saying that's maybe what their opinion. I'm not.
You know
saying
what's
it's
crazy
right
to
or
think about
wrong.
too? America hasn't won a war since World War II. We've been involved in a lot of them, and we've lost all of them
Because we're weak. We're weak.
for the last 70 years. Isn't that sad?
We're fucking
50,
weak.
70.
We're weak. You know why?
No, but yes, they
you
do.
know
Of
why we're
course they
weak?
do.
You know why we're weak? Because we're worried about other people's feelings. It's not about. Remember, what's
but this has been since the
what's that
50s.
commercial? Inner strength, not right. I have inner strength. Remember the
No, but
fucking-
this has been since the 50s.
I know,
We lost Vietnam. We lost Korea. We lost the Cold War. We lost war in Afghanistan. We lost all those wars.
Well, Vietnam
literally.
was like a draft.
Literally, Vietnam, we pulled out. We retreated. Afghanistan, we retreated. Korea was like a messy shit. Cold War, they fell. So I guess technically we kind of won.
We definitely won the Cold War, but it wasn't really a war.
It wasn't a war. And that's just crazy to think about. America, which we view as the dominant superpower, the biggest military in the world, hasn't won a war in the last 5 wars we've been involved in.
But also the last war, World War II, the last war we won, World War II, was the last.
And it wasn't
war,
even us. That it was because of all the other. We wouldn't have won it on our own.
Whatever. But that was the last war that was really like that era of war. Think about other countries.
Desert Storm and shit was like fighting fucking on the ground.
Yeah, but
shooting
it was
back
like
and forth.
bases
How do you even win
and
that?
like little missions.
See, the problem,
Right,
exactly.
that's
How do you
true.
win? The only way you win a war, the only way you win these wars is you can't be concerned about strategic shooting and worrying about the innocent bystanders. You just have to fucking annihilate everybody. That's the casualties of war.
And well, they aren't anymore.
They're
you
not.
also
That's
can't
because we care.
No. What I'm saying is, Biden
No,
and
we kill a bunch
Biden
of
and
people.
Obama had the most drone strikes on civilians out of any president.
No, but you
Obama literally had the most amount of drone strikes of any president.
You know why?
The government doesn't fucking care about
You know
innocent
why I think
civilians.
is because they care about U.S. soldiers. Everyone cares about their own soldiers now. In World War II, they were like, if you're off,
They don't care
there's a
about
good
U.S.
chance you're dying.
soldiers. They ship
do.
them off all the time. They ship them off to
Yeah, but it's
Afghanistan like
not-
crazy, or they did, and they were just coming back, and we just kept doing it for 20 years. Just keep shipping them off.
It's not the same as how it used to be. Wartime's clearly different.
But it also, here's the thing too, it used to be like World War II was drastic. It was like, we have to send all these people now, or we all might die.
Our country might not.
Afghanistan, it wasn't drastic like that. We didn't have to send
such a
everyone
stupid
right
war.
then,
It's unbelievable.
or America was going to fall.
You're 100% right. All the wars after World War II were us helping out other people.
That's the narrative. Or us getting involved in shit we shouldn't be involved in. It's us
Either
meddling in
or.
world
Same
politics.
thing.
Either
Same thing
or,
was
yes.
Right.
saying.
Yes.
Who were we helping in Vietnam? Who were we helping in Korea?
No,
It's Korea, South Korea, I guess.
No, they were both to not allow the spread of communism because we think
Right, but
it's
what
bad
is
for
that
the-
like?
I'm not
that's
saying
nothing.
it's right or wrong. I'm
Who
just
knows?
saying
Communism might have helped those countries. North
Right,
Korea is a
who-
horrible.
and who are we to say?
North Korea is the communist one. Yeah, who are we to say?
North Korea is the worst.
Yeah,
and South Korea is like a
I
beautiful
didn't mean
country.
that. Yeah. I don't know. I
Big Kim
I
Jong-un
see
fan.
all these news things, and I don't know what's going on, but I just feel like
More
you can
fear and
see
hysteria.
like you can see the Matrix. You can see what they're planning now. Once you've realized what's going on, and I'm not trying to sound like QAnon-y and conspiratorial and stuff, but it's like we know for a fact now that the media is all agenda driven. And then so you see these things, and it's like, okay, last week the agenda was all COVID. Here's another thing that's weird. 2 days ago, the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, just came on like no one knew this was coming, and just said, and the UK has been like very strict with COVID restrictions, right? We know that they're very strict, and like with Uncle Alec, remember he's complained about how bad they are. 2 days ago, the Prime Minister just said, no more COVID restrictions at all, no more mask restrictions, no more vaccine
Good.
mandates, no more anything.
Really?
They didn't give a reason either. That's sketchy in and of itself.
Well, they said
Why?
they're treating it like the cold.
Right,
Maybe-
but that's
but why?
weird.
Why is it-
Because last week it was so locked down.
Maybe that was the
Now
sketchy
this
part.
week-
Now they're saying we're fucking done with this
no,
bullshit.
but governments don't change on a heel
They
to listen
obviously
to their
do.
people like that. It's got to be for another reason. They're not just listening to what's for the good of the people because
Could
they haven't
be.
for 2
I
years.
don't know. Could be.
They haven't been listening for the people.
Right, and they
for
were
2
very
years.
strict.
Right. So why in 3 days does it change so
So there's
drastically?
no more lockdown at all.
No more lockdown, no more
Wow.
vaccine mandates, no more masks, no more nothing.
Really? That's amazing. I believe you.
But how
That's
weird
great.
is that? The day before, it's full lockdown, full mask, full vaccines.
Got to
That's-
change sometime.
But it's just
I
so.
hear you. I
that's-
It's
understand.
better than phasing it out, but I do agree with you.
I just don't. It makes me question. That's all I'm saying. It makes
Okay.
me question the narrative because it's like,
It's sketchy.
why?
It's very sketchy.
It's just weird.
You can't believe anything that you read today. You cannot. Period.
I don't know anything about Boris Johnson's policies.
What?
This paragraph I have to read, but finish what you were
I
saying.
was just going to say, I don't know anything
read
about
it.
his policies, but
We gotta
just
do a fatherly advice,
optics-wise, he's completely the European Trump, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Optics,
Oh,
they
good.
look alike.
Oh, good. The UK, a lot of people in the UK hate
They
Boris
all
Johnson.
despise him. I
Yeah,
think.
not all. I mean, he got voted in, but
He did Brexit.
yeah, he,
So
was,
how
he
are-
didn't do Brexit. But he
how
was
are-
like initiating
How
Brexit.
is his teeth? Are they crooked? Or straight?
I think they're pretty crooked, and his hair's like all over the place, messy.
Yeah, typical
But
British.
he's also like British royal, like he's part of the royal family lines and shit.
I saw like a meme where it was like a time lapse of somebody's teeth, pictures taken every day from super crooked to like with braces on, so they became straight over time. But the video was like
Much
8
better.
seconds long, and it says when Brits are flying British Airways on their way to JFK, and it was like the teeth like
Are straightening out.
aligning. Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Nice. First time
Thanks.
try.
Hear it.
All right, so
I wrote down this. I wrote down this paragraph. I was driving in the car yesterday, and this just came to my mind. And I'll just read it out loud what I wrote. It might not even make sense. I haven't
Strange,
read it.
isn't it?
I haven't read it since.
I don't know what it is.
I wrote down, do you ever think about how random people you meet in your life are the center of their own life and you're the random person? Or like how we have cousins, but in their life, they're the main person and I'm just the cousin. Isn't that weird? Do you ever think about that?
The cousins thing's got me.
Right? Like you think of our cousins and they're just our cousins. They're not people. They're our cousins. And they like don't really have their own lives. They're just like they exist because they're our cousins.
That's what I think about you guys. You guys are actors in the TV show called Bryce Bloom.
You don't ever think about it? Or like think about a random person in your life. Like someone who like you're kind of friendly with. Who's the guy who had the little daughter who was like used to be crazy? Your friend, Billy something.
Oh yeah.
So him, right?
But he's not random.
He is but like he has a full life, and to him, you're the one who's like, oh yeah, that's just my friend. But he's the life. Like
You're
he's
his friend.
right. Like you're just a friend in his life.
I get it. I don't think about it any of that in that way.
Well, have you ever thought that you were on the Truman Show and it was about you? Like, do you ever think that maybe there is a camera right there, but do you think that there might be this is a fake camera and there's a camera right there watching?
No, never, ever thought about that. If you have, you should see somebody.
Bryce does it all the time. Sometimes we'll be eating dinner in Miami or something, and I'll be like, and I'll try to point to a camera to try to pretend that like he caught us.
Yeah.
You're a funny kid.
I'll be like
You're
brushing
so
my
cute.
teeth and I'll be like, is this a good angle?
But when you're by yourself,
Yeah. All
and
the
you
time.
speak
He's
out
got
loud and
mad
say,
All the
issues.
time, all the
wait,
time.
you say
Or
that out.
like, I'll be like
Wait. Slow down there, Rainbow. You literally say that out loud when you're by yourself.
Yeah, or like I'll be driving on the way to work, and like obviously the camera would be in the steering wheel, it would be in the horn. So like I'll be like looking like this, I'll pretend like I'm bending over here, and then I'll go like that.
By
He's
yourself.
got such issues.
Wow, Bryce.
I told Megan and Bronson about this, and they both were like, "You're
No,
you're an idiot."
I
And
have
he
to,
said that's of course what you would say because that's what your
'Cause you're an actor.
scripts are for the day.
Exactly. And Bronson was like, "What happens when you're not with somebody?" I was like, "They're on break."
Like they
That's
go
what-
back to their house.
It's just me.
Right.
It's not your.
Wait, and I also
This is
said
just
to him,
my
I was
life.
like, but then the whole, like in the Truman Show, he's just stuck in his little town. The whole world is a set for you. You've been to other countries. All those people are just hired actors, extras. And we just built the set of, like, and when you went to Africa, those,
go like
those
this,
animals,
it's like,
what were those
gotcha.
animals?
That's not
they
normal.
built the
They
set
were
of,
animals. That's why they were like, no, I went to Africa, but they were like, don't put your hands and legs out the vehicle.
so when we go to London, that's like a set. All those people
so
are,
Uncle Alex,
no,
not your
but
uncle?
they sign waivers, they sign like NDAs, and
so
stuff.
dad's not your dad.
No, I think that is.
You think I am?
And so am I your brother? I existed in this world before you. So wait,
True,
I was
true.
born normal. And then you were born
Whoa,
normal.
Whoa. I didn't have a paragraph. Isn't it amazing how someone thinks of themselves?
No. So like I was born not in a show. And then you were born and we're like, now let's create a show.
I think they were like,
Maybe you're both in a show.
Maybe I'm in the show too.
Maybe, or
but
mom,
why wouldn't we?
Mom and our
we're not getting
kids,
into simulation.
our kids are all in a show. How about that? Except her.
True, simulation theory. Some people actually do believe this.
God.
Yeah, and like when I went
You
off
do
to
that.
college,
Show me when you do
guys
that when
gotta
you-
go like
Show me when you drive by yourself and you fade out.
I'll,
Do
like,
it again. Do it again.
fade out. No,
And you
I'll be
pretend-
like pretending like I'm gonna change lanes, and I'll be like, like look back.
So then, like how I was telling you, I was like, you got to
Wow.
watch Archive 84. Is that just like an ad? Like they paid up me to tell you that so that we'd watch it on the show.
Archive 84
81.
Shady Four. Shady.
is probably a real TV show for you guys.
Wow,
and for
Bryce.
me, you guys are also pitching it. You know,
Wow, the fact that you do it alone. This is okay.
it's the most watched TV show in the world.
Yours is.
Bryce, the Bryce Show.
No, it's just
What's
Bryce.
it called?
It's
Just called Bryce.
Look it up.
If we were gonna have a show, why would we name you Bryce?
When does it air?
That's like
the only part I can't figure out is like when I'm like pooping or peeing. Like there's no nudity in Bryce.
So what do we just want commercials?
Do you
at that
look
point.
around for cameras when you're pooping?
No.
That's
It only
the
happens
thing.
every once in a while.
You can show pooping without nudity. Like we hack into your phone, and so we have the phone camera up to your face. So you don't see nudity looking up if you're
Yeah,
shitting
but
on the
then
toilet.
what if I like put the phone down to like wipe my
They
butt?
block it out. They block it
There's a
out.
3-second delay, obviously, Bryce.
They block it out.
No, there's a much
Don't
longer.
play around with that.
There's a much longer
Yeah,
delay.
Wow, that's insane.
I don't necessarily believe it.
When
but
mom
I'm like,
listens
what
to
if?
this, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to get you help.
I definitely don't think my life's a TV show, but I'm like, what if? What if, Bryce?
Okay, you have too much time in your hands. Wow.
Okay, we'll get to a fatherly advice.
I love you.
We'll knock out one or two. Because I have another thing that I do want to talk about. That's
Okay,
like
it's also
hard.
11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but we've
I'm
only
sweating. I'm gonna have to shower after this.
no. But the other thing I definitely want to get to because it's happening like right now. It's timely. So if we do it in a week, it's not
Okay.
Here's one from Catherine. A quick one. Hi, John. Love the podcast. I am a new mother and my little girl is not a great sleeper. My husband gets frustrated when I keep her in bed after feeding her, but it's just so much easier. Any advice on getting a better night's sleep or any advice in general to not raise an idiot?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's like, I do have advice.
I think that, first of all, I don't know how old your daughter is, number one. But I would
Well,
tell
she has to be fed in the middle of the night, probably like an infant.
you know, right. I would not. I get it. You're tired. It's not easy. I would not have the baby fall asleep in your bed. It's setting up a bad habit. I would not do that. Your bed should be your bed for you and your husband, and you should feed the baby in the baby's room and then put the baby in the crib. Period. Because the babies, these kids are smart. They manipulate you not out of meanness, just out of instinct. And it's going to be a harder habit to break as they get older. 110% do not feed the baby and let the baby fall asleep in your bed. That's a mistake.
What about like
And I think mom would agree with that, and everyone else would agree with that.
Yeah.
given age? Like, what's an acceptable age where she can fall asleep in the bed?
None.
There is none.
There is no
Period.
acceptable
Zero.
age.
Even if she's a newborn baby, she's supposed to go in the crib alone.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a baby. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm
If
asking
you're
for
feeding
her.
the baby,
You should always set the baby up for success in that regard.
a lot of
We're
times-
good sleepers because of that.
A lot of times, infants will fall asleep while you're feeding them, and then just put them in the crib. That's
Yeah.
it. I get you're tired, but welcome to being a fucking mother. It gets easier. That was an easy one. I
Yeah.
hope we helped you, Catherine.
Here's another one. This is from Jay, anonymous. Someone in my class fell hard for me. I fell for her friend. Her friend zoned me a year ago. Okay,
Wait, restart.
This is written by Burke. Someone in my class fell hard for me. I fell for her friend. Her friend zoned me a year ago.
All right, so I got it.
So he's friend zoned, and
He's
her
friend zoned by the
best
girl
friend
that he
likes him.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
The original girl moved, and me and friend zone got closer. What do I do? It's been a year and a half since friend zone and a year since class girl moved. I don't know where me and friend zone lie. We chat and have fun. I also like a new girl, but still have feelings for friend zone. Who wrote this?
Jay Anonymous.
Okay, I guess the only advice is just go. If you like someone, just go for it. Who cares? The other girl moved.
And just because a girl likes you doesn't mean you're obligated to like her back.
No, but it's the
or
best
anything.
friend. As he said, it's his best friend who likes him, but he likes her friend.
Okay, seriously, if they don't even live
This
in the
is so
fucking
8th
town,
grade.
yeah, and the friend of the girl that likes you, if she's not even living near you, just move on.
Yeah.
Seriously. And by the way, I mean, yeah, you sound like you're an 8-year-old.
I mean, he might be like 12.
Poor 12-year-old kids, so happy
Oh
to
my God,
finally
John's
get
answering
advice,
my
and Dad's
thing.
like, you fucking 8-year-old.
Is that wrong of me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. If you're under 16, you should go talk to your mom and dad. And you should go watch.
That's why it's fatherly advice. He's asking you as a dad.
He's uncomfortable.
My advice to you is that life is too short. Don't worry about the friend or the best friend. If you like the person you like, go after that person and pursue it and see where it goes. And if you like the other one too, go after both of them.
I would say pursue
after
the one
both
that
of them.
I would say pursue the one
That's a
that
perfect
didn't,
segue to the next.
real quick.
topic.
Pursue the one that didn't friend zone you first. There's no reason to work really hard to get out of the friend zone if you like the other girl. Just
No, he says that he wants to see where that one goes. The one that likes him moved away and he's not into her. So why even waste your time with that?
Yeah.
because if the one that he likes is also a good friend, sometimes it's good to just have a friend that's a girl
But
and not.
if he likes her, but if
That's true. Sometimes, just because you like a girl doesn't mean you always should go after them. Sometimes the friendship is more
Especially
valuable
if you know
than
you're
that.
friend zoned. If you know you're friend zoned
Okay.
and you go
That's
after
a
Fair
it,
point,
if they're
Bryce. But he
12
said
years
that the
old-
friend zone has changed.
right, and if you're 14,
He said they've gotten closer.
I mean, come on,
then fuck her.
no, stop. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I'm sorry.
Jay Anonymous. I don't think
Kiss
so.
her on the
Okay, so
playground.
speaking of talking to two girls, have you heard of this West Elm Caleb thing on TikTok?
West Elm, the furniture store.
Yeah.
No.
There's this hilarious thing that's been going on just the past few days. It's literally started like 2 days ago. And so I just wanted to talk about it because it's like this whole thing. So this girl posted a TikTok, which we'll watch. And this started the whole thing. This one?
Did we talk about
Yeah. No, that's literally like happened today.
Oh, it's hot as shit here.
Okay, first of all, I love how Bryce, it's an Asian chick. And Bryce right away goes, she's hot.
Well, that was a joke for Dad, but I guess he didn't.
I left it alone. I thought up. No, I left it alone. I'm being nice. I don't know. I have my own thoughts.
She's objectively an attractive woman.
Unattractive.
Unattractive.
She's
I don't think she's attractive.
No, her head is too long and narrow.
It's like she looks like a horse.
No,
When he does voices, you laugh, and when I do voices, you freak out.
his is
No,
funny.
fuck you.
and her chin comes too narrow.
Okay, so
Dad's the guy who watches Victoria's Secret. He's like, pass.
oh, what is she doing up there? Disgusting.
Well, the new ones, yeah, they're probably too obese.
Or dudes.
Or dudes.
Yeah, true.
Or short hair.
Okay, so what this TikTok says is it says dating in New York City. Then it says him, great first date, I like you. Then me, second date, and then him, you'll never see me again. So
like that
basically,
little dance.
I don't get it.
She's
With the
saying,
fingers up. Like, who the fuck is she? And why is this go fucking viral?
okay, just wait.
What the fuck?
Just
Where's
wait.
West Elm coming?
How can this fucking go viral?
Okay, wait.
I can't wait. I want to fucking know.
Okay, so what she's saying, she's basically saying like you'll have a great date with a guy and then they'll ghost you. That's what dating in New York City is like. You know what ghost means, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like when you just never
Maybe he's
respond
not
back.
into women with long, narrow faces. And
Okay,
a pointy chin.
so she posted that TikTok with the caption, "This one's dedicated to Caleb." Okay, then
And by the way, this is after only one date. Yeah. She needs to see somebody. Like
No,
you
I
gotta explain.
assume they probably had sex and then
they probably were chatting for a while. But wait,
She should not have had sex with him on one
the
date.
story deepens.
I don't know.
And she
I
also
don't know.
she made an innocent TikTok about this, and then the top someone commented, "Is it the West Elm guy?" LOL. It got 1,000 likes, that comment, and then all of a sudden, everyone in the comments of that comment were like, "Oh my god, I dated a guy who worked at West Elm. His name was Caleb, and he ghosted me. I dated a guy that."
So what's wrong? He's allowed to do
Wait.
that.
So it turns out that there are all these girls that are finding out that they
is
were
this
dating the same guy.
Caleb got to deal with the Me Too movement now. Is this a problem for Caleb?
Oh, it definitely is a problem for Caleb.
Why?
So then
wait, why?
So then the next
no,
day,
slow down. Oh, here we go. Now she's going with the full fucking Asian look with the hat. So listen.
she's wearing a bucket hat.
No, listen.
The full fucking Asian look. It would be like those like when Dr. Seuss
Fields
yeah, that when Dr. Seuss was canceled for. That's what I was trying to get at.
my god!
Hey,
I also
listen.
like how we kind of bowed with it too.
Listen, I have a question.
Do not
for
show
you.
your girlfriend this
I have a
episode.
question.
She has a couple of those hats.
Of course she
actually.
does. I have a question though. Why is this Caleb? If he wants to ghost somebody, has every fucking right to.
He does, but also these girls all have the right to be like, wait, we've been dating the same guy and all have the same experience.
Okay, big fucking deal.
No, and it's just all these girls
You
are
don't
like,
think some
wait,
of
this
these
is
fucking
weird.
girls do some crazy shit to these fucking guys?
Okay, so
It's just the thing that's carrying on.
right, but if you're getting, so I've like gone on a date with 20 people, right? How many people have I gone on a date?
All right, whatever.
If this got 1,000 likes from someone saying West Elm Caleb,
people are just jumping the bandwagon.
let's say even if it's 200, that's a lot of fucking dates.
Let's say it could be 10 and people just jumping on the bandwagon.
Okay,
You
but
don't
people have
believe
receipts. People have receipts.
Receipts.
Meaning like
proof,
texts
proof,
with
proof,
him,
proof.
Hinge messages with him, and he's been dating hundreds and hundreds. He goes
Good
on
for him.
like a date every night with girls in
Good for him.
New York, and then doesn't do anything about it.
Good for him.
And he
But
works at
that's
West
weird.
Elm. I gotta get a
He's
job
a design.
at West
He
Elm.
apparently he designs the furniture at West Elm.
How
He's
does
one
he
of the
have so much
So
designers.
he's gay. That's why he doesn't want a second date.
Okay, so then the same girl posted this to the
Can you
person
read it? Because I can't hear the sound.
to the person who said, "Can you flip your headphone out so you can hear it?" To the person who replied, "Is this the West Elm Caleb?" This girl made this video.
It's my duty as your Asian older sister to warn my New York City girls about this Caleb from West Elm ASAP. So in my recent video, I made a joke to call out this very tall Caleb I went on a date with in New York City, and it kind of went viral, but I kept having girls comment
Pause.
being like, is
She's in her apartment wearing a fucking jacket and a fucking hat.
Also, she's
By the way, I have a
lighting
problem.
wood. Look.
Yeah, what was that? Look like
Look.
this.
your Asian
No, it's
older
not sage. That's a
sister?
block of wood.
By the
That's
way,
not sage.
Oh, she's weird.
it looks like a big French fry. I was, what the fuck is she wearing inside with a fucking
It's
stupid
like, for, like,
jacket?
fun style.
No,
No,
fuck
but then
that.
so all these comments, this girl said he literally love bombed me and dated me for a month and then ghosted me. This girl said, "I'm crying. Caleb from West Elm. He said he was going to name a couch after me." This one
Oh,
said,
these women are fucking pathetic.
the girls
Get
are
a fucking
unionizing.
life.
No, but then
Get a fucking life.
Then all these
I want to hear her
girls-
shit. 1 minute.
No, she just talks about how like all these girls are not talking about it.
She did.
But then all these other girls started coming out of the woodwork and being like, "Yeah, I dated Caleb
Big
too."
deal. Really?
Mom on Monday, okay? So the dude and I are texting on Monday night just about dinner or something, and then I get tagged in this video on TikTok, and he knows after a second date that I do TikTok as a job. I get tagged in this. I'll tag the original creator so you guys can go watch it. So I watch the video, I freak out. Rightfully
Pause.
so, because this is the dude that I've been going on a date with.
Pause.
Like
Okay.
this is at like 6.
But she should be pumped she had one date with the guy.
Oh, I knew you were gonna be mean.
Go on.
Right, like a 9-year-old boy.
6:30 on Monday. I get a text from Caleb, which I'm going to insert because I don't really give a fuck if this man lives or dies, if I'm going to be honest here.
Yeah, they're great.
He just
Of
goes,
course
I'm really
you do.
upset. And I was like, what happened? This was right as I got tagged in the video. And I was like, I wonder if he knows, even though he's offline. And then he said, like, yeah, someone from work sent him this TikTok about West Elm Caleb. I had a few coworkers message me about it. So the time receipts of this, it's like 6:30 p.m. on a Monday. So then in that video, people are commenting like this.
So she
is
just
this
goes
about
on,
Caleb?
basically saying,
Oh
like,
my God.
that she was dating
Okay,
Caleb.
do you
as well.
understand? I wanted to shut the fuck up.
I'm interested.
Seriously, you are interested?
I'm gonna become Bryce from Pier 1.
Pierre went out of business.
Yeah. Let me know how it works for you. Here we go.
This girl
These
posted another
women
TikTok.
are fucking retarded.
This one says, when you were dating a man for 6 weeks and find out through a TikTok that he is lying to you and dating every other woman in your life.
Your ass fall off.
Okay, we don't need to play that song.
What's with these people? What's with these? And what is with these people?
Let's see, what other ones do I got? It kept going. So many people like,
Okay, I think
dated
the
West Elm
bigger
Caleb.
issue is, pause for a minute. The bigger issue is,
Time for story time.
Oh, God.
So 6 weeks ago, I matched with this man on Hinge.
pause,
And it was really
pause. The bigger issue is I need to give some fatherly advice to Caleb. His choice of women are fucked up. He needs to go see somebody.
That's just
Maybe
women,
it's
Dad.
This is
It's
bizarre.
also just women.
Oh,
I have what his Hinge profile is. People posted it.
Let's see. I want to see.
I'll show you a picture
Wait,
of them.
I gotta watch some more of these crazy.
Okay, so let's see. This girl recounts a story.
fun. It was cute because this was a man that I was like, oh, I actually like him. And when I tell you I've been through the dating trenches in New York City, I have been through
Yeah, ask yourself why.
trenches.
You know nothing
really
about this
anything
girl.
That's what
Could go
less is
wrong,
more, bro.
has
Less is
gone
more.
wrong.
Guy, you
I'll
want
have
to date
the
that
story
shit?
for another day.
Listen to the story. I'm
But
already
anyways,
turned off. I'm
this
already
man
done.
sending me
I'm already thinking
really
about
cute
the weekend.
messages.
Literally, I'm over.
So the thing, all these girls, I listened to a lot of the stories for this podcast.
Of course he did.
A lot of the girls are saying that like he
It was
was
just kiss me.
like he.
You haven't to be that close. I just turned around. You're right there. I just went like this.
And he smiled. He was like, "Of course he did."
But I literally just turned. He's up in my grill.
You can't be that
You're
close
done.
to
You're
me.
done. I'm done. You're done. You're done. Good, buddy. Good. You're dead to me.
I watched his eyes
Like,
too.
I'm sweating extra because of the heat of your breath.
Your breath sucks too, by the way.
It sucks.
Fucking horse girl. I didn't say horse girl. She's got a long face.
My abs hurt.
His abs hurt from that. Go on.
The thing with I actually worked.
He works out
I
every
worked my
morning
abs
with
today.
mom.
No, we have coffee together.
Go ahead.
The thing with a lot of these stories is the girls are like, he was such an attentive and really amazing texter. He was texting all these super nice things. He was replying right away for like 2 weeks. And then the second after we have a date, he's gone, ghosts.
Because he didn't like them.
But
Listen,
he's doing that. But like,
No, but he didn't. But is anything wrong? If the guy doesn't like them, why waste the fucking time after that? Because until he went out and date with them, he doesn't want to deal with them.
This
so
is
it's gonna
the modern day version.
no, seriously.
wait, like
Of
what?
what?
John Tucker must die. That's what
No.
everyone's saying. This is
No.
John Tucker
Do you
must die.
remember? Please don't name a name. Remember my
Oh
friend?
yes, Jay.
Yes, starts with a J.
Yes.
Don't name anybody who.
No, but this is the other way.
It got 15.
No, but Bryce, this is the
I
other
don't know
way.
what you're talking
The
about.
girls are all reaching out to Caleb, and he's the one ghosting after a while.
Why?
That's what's
But
funny
if
about
he
it.
doesn't like them, why does he owe them anything?
No, he doesn't.
He went
and
out
no one's like.
By the way, stop.
Most people aren't saying
Stop.
he's evil. They're just saying this is like
He
a
went on
hilarious
one
situation.
fucking date and doesn't want to deal with it anymore. What the cold turkey? Why
Wait,
fucking?
let's continue this.
He sent me this below. I have a really good feeling about you. I'm really excited. This was before.
He said, "I have a really good feeling about you.
So I
I'm
was like-
really excited."
Until he met her and hung out with her.
Wrong.
Yeah.
So then he sent me this playlist. Super
Yeah.
cute, I know, right? But then I noticed on his Spotify that
Also, apparently, he makes playlists, and he says to each girl like, "I made a playlist just for you, like a mixtape or whatever." He's reusing the same playlist on every girl.
all right.
What a legend!
Peace.
he made the same playlist, just named it different things for like different women.
So what?
So I called him out on it. But I was like, no worries, maybe this is like
this is his move. He seemed a little introverted. So I'm like, this is his move. I'll give
Wow.
him that.
I would kill myself if I was at the dinner with a chick like this for an
So,
hour.
I mean, her
Game,
story
game,
keeps
game.
on
It's okay.
going.
Yeah, of course it
Show me
does.
Caleb. Show me Caleb.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
here's-
painful.
Oh, I think this is what his profile looks like. I can only get in. That's the only picture that really exists on the internet of him.
Bro, what?
Just like a normal dude. It says, Caleb, designer at West Elm. My interests, art, design, concerts, museums, and galleries, cooking.
Dude's a nerd.
Why is he a nerd?
I don't know.
He's just a normal looking
Regular guy.
white dude. So let's see. There are a couple more stories. Oh, maybe just one more. What's this one?
Leave it up to
That's
TikTok
so bad
guys
that
now,
all
and
the
if this
girls are
video
ugly.
shows up on your
No,
feed
you're missing the
page,
point
you
that-
to be
They're all like
dating
normal
guys.
looking girls to me.
You missed one.
They're
Like,
normal
who
New
wants to
York
hear?
girls.
You hear
The
this?
way that I rushed to make
Here we
this
go.
video, I also have a story about West Elm Caleb. So around Halloween, we matched on Hinge, and he was like love bombing to a T, messaging. And I was like, look, like my friends and I are going out for Halloween. Like, why don't you meet us so we can meet? And he was like, no, I want to meet in a wholesome way. That was the text I got, and I was like, okay. And so he was like, let's get coffee like the next day or whatever. And I was like, all right. Long story short, I'm waiting online at a bar, and he sends me a full mirror selfie with his face and his everything in it with his penis out.
Oh.
And I was like,
I can't hear anything.
one, that's
He
very
sent in a
risky.
nude.
Two, what the fuck?
Before their first date.
And then the next day proceeds to ghost me, and I was like,
And then
what the
ghosted her.
fuck? And then
He
I
or
deleted
she
it.
did?
I'm not that type of person to hold on
did
to news
that?
like that. And then the next month messages me again and goes, sorry, like I was just afraid that you were gonna use me for my body. I was like,
Then he said he was
huh?
sorry
I'm
because he was
getting
afraid she was going to
coffee.
use him for his body.
And so he's texting me about like, you know, girls see it, see that it's big and don't want anything else, and it get used for my body.
Can't
And I
waste
was
my
like,
time. Waste my time. The fact that women even post this, these girls, they're never going to meet a guy.
And
You
there
got to
are
move
all- there are all
on.
these-
Get some self-esteem and respect and value your time.
There are all these news articles about it. It's become like this huge
God, this is as stupid as the fucking M&M being more inclusive.
thing.
Seriously.
Could
you imagine?
This article's funny. It says,
Fucking indoor hat.
according to Distractify, Caleb has made his rounds among various women in New York, with most of those stories emerging. He has even been accused of renaming Spotify playlists. He
Oh
sends
my
replica
God,
text
terrible.
He sends replica text messages, routinely ghosts before and after dates. What else does he do? While it's not particularly uncommon to be led on by an overly confident player these days, something about West Elm Caleb and his reported antics has struck a chord with people all over the country. The saga is problematic, yes, but also speaks to the difficulties of dating in your 20s, using dating apps, and finding a match you can actually trust. To all the women who have been allegedly personally victimized by West Elm Caleb or someone like him, they don't deserve you, queen. And full disclaimer,
Yeah.
this is not an endorsement for public shaming or bullying of any kind. Blah, blah, blah.
Dude,
blah.
the page is called Her Campus.
Right,
Also,
right. That's why I
it should be
chose this one
called
purposely.
Her Campus.
Give me a fucking
that's
break.
That's a miss on the name.
But I just thought this was so funny.
By the way,
and like it's still developing. This is all new. Like no one's heard from Caleb yet. So a couple of people have had a theory that this is actually a West Elm marketing campaign.
Could be.
That this is all secretly like a West Elm thing, because now we're all saying West Elm Caleb, West Elm Caleb.
So
Could be.
that's
Which would be
like
funny.
that's a huge thing now. Is you know that song?
A B C D E F U.
Fuck you. F you. So
Tell Dad this.
basically,
This is a cool one.
there's this huge TikTok song, like it's called A B C D E F U.
Like fuck you.
And
Really?
and
I
so
got
this
it.
famous female singer
Yep.
posted a TikTok that said, comment song ideas, and all these people commented
No,
song
she was like,
ideas.
give me a line and I'll make a song about it.
Yes. So somebody said A B C D E F U, make that song. They wrote that, right? Or song about the alphabet, whatever it was.
Yeah, song about the
Some
alphabet.
guy was like, this song is
By the way, the
interesting.
song is like the #1 song now.
I've heard it. Yeah.
So some guy was like, this is interesting. So he did a deep dive into that person who commented it, and then he went to their LinkedIn and he figured it out.
They work-
She's the head of the marketing department for the album company.
And the song was already written, like it was all a marketing scam.
It was just
A
so
smart
that
marketing
she
scam.
could, and now it's the
Yep.
biggest song, and that happens.
And everyone
all
was
the
like,
time.
that's so cool. She wrote the song on TikTok Live for her TikTokers.
And it was the song they wanted to promote. And make
They
it
already
bigger.
had the song written.
Correct.
Someone was planted in the audience.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
A shill.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I mean, it
love
worked. That's just good
Shows you how
marketing.
fucking dumb people are.
It's just good. That's smart marketing.
I think that these girls need to reevaluate themselves and fucking work on themselves and not be concerned about some waste time.
I think Caleb, now that I'm looking back at it, he seems like a sweet guy. You know, he's a furniture designer. He likes museums and art. I think Caleb all these girls were like, he's such a sweet texter, sending all these nice messages. I think he just is really looking for the one.
And afterwards, correct, and he doesn't want it.
He knows.
He's trying to expedite the process.
Right, and
Correct.
he knows after one date, if it's not going to be
Right,
worth
so
it.
why waste
and so
time?
he's just making his way through New York to find the
Right,
one. His
nothing wrong.
soulmate.
Nothing wrong with
should
it.
also be the CEO of West Elm. But if he can text 600 girls and go on dates with all of them
I
and be
can't
attentive,
coordinate dates, like 2 dates within 1 month, let alone.
Well, that's
you
an
can't get 2
issue.
dates in 1 month.
That's an issue.
He's doing 4 dates a week, every week,
Listen,
with different girls. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think
the
whole thing's
logistics
about
of that. How do you keep that in your head? You need a scheduling app
and he
just
needs
for
to
that.
remember what they texted about
Right.
to bring up in the date.
my
No,
God.
you just do the same.
No, he has
same
an
text.
assistant. Caleb has an assistant
Yes.
dedicated. Okay, you're going on a date with Ashley
So
today.
he,
She's from.
So he has someone doing social media. Huh?
A little bit.
Okay, but that's West Elm Caleb. It's just a developing story
It's
happening right now. I
interesting.
just wanted to bring it
that.
up.
So think about what we talked about today. That M&M's being
And
more
going to war with
inclusive.
Russia.
War with Russia. This world is
All I get
retarded.
out of it is that Bronson's definitely gonna have some weird sex dream with Green and Eminem tonight.
It won't be weird. It'll
Oh
be
no, but
beautiful.
that would be terrible because he'd have to finish it off because he'd have blue balls. It's terrible when he is,
Yeah, if she was wearing heels, it'd be different. But she's in sneakers now.
which he likes. He likes.
It's modern. Okay.
That West Elm Caleb thing is very.
And it's going to keep developing. Like, I want to hear from Caleb. I want Caleb to come out and be
There's
like,
no way he does.
he
There's no
will.
Caleb.
There is.
There's no
'cause he went on
Caleb.
dates with the girls.
No, but Dad's saying this. All the girls that we just watched videos of might be part of West Elm. They might all be actresses.
There's no Caleb.
True. Also,
But also, this makes me not want to shop at West Elm.
15 people post TikToks about it. Maybe he did go out with 15
No.
girls.
It has
And-
15,000 videos on the West Elm Caleb hashtag. Like, it is a lot of fucking
Okay,
videos.
I could also have change your name to Caleb. Have you text me that place and be like, Caleb's gay. He
Right.
texted me.
Right.
Like,
Right. That's
what would
true.
be more believable if I texted you pretending
Okay,
to be Caleb
okay,
and you were
okay,
gay?
okay,
But
okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you, boys. This was fun having you on, Brycey. You guys have a good rest of the week till we see you again. And we're out. Right, Bron?
happy and healthy.
Love you, bud.
You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.